Welcome to Tuesday Teasers. Before I jump into the news here at Grace and Grit, I have to ask, how was your Monday? But remember, no matter how it went, I'll remind you, Monday does not define you. Okay, so I got a couple messages asking about Mom Genius Monday. So I promise I'm going to fill everyone in. But first, I want to remind all of us that we are humans and life sometimes makes us pivot. Change is hard, but it's not always bad. We've talked before about boundaries and taking care of ourselves and allowing ourselves rest and self care. So, to be straight with you guys, I'm a mom too and a type 1 diabetic. I love this channel and it means a lot to me, but I accidentally overloaded myself. But no worries, I have a plan. But I want to thank all of you guys for allowing me to not be perfect and to be honest and share the real truth with you guys. So, I bet you're asking, what does that mean? What's changing? Okay, so what's changing? Mom Genius Mondays. I'm not cutting it completely. I'm just changing it up. So, I'll give a few tips, a couple on Freestyle Friday episodes. But I'm also going to have that on Facebook and Patreon. And Patreon, it will be for the free and paid members. So if you follow me on Facebook or you're a free or paid member on Patreon, you'll get all the extra goodies. Mom tips, life hacks, recipes, you'll get it all. And if you're on those platforms, you'll also get other extra content and other fun things. Now, Tuesday teasers. This will be our last Tuesday teaser episode that's solely designated for this purpose. I'll do announcements at the end of every Freestyle Friday episode. And again, I'll have those on Facebook and any kind of really great upcoming events. We'll put those on Patreon as well. So if you want the inside scoop, you may consider following Grace and Grit on Facebook or becoming a free or paid member on Patreon. Alrighty. What is staying? Well, obviously Freestyle Friday. I mean, come on, we can't cut that one. But our Wednesday Finding Laughter in the Chaos of Life episodes will be the same and they will continue at the same time. As a matter of fact, tomorrow's episode is titled The Woman in the Mirror. And as always, it will premiere at 10 a.m. Sunday's Pause and Grace episodes will continue to premiere every Sunday at 10 a.m. And if you're a free or paid member on Patreon, you will also receive the scripture slides and a study companion for each episode. But more importantly, I'm staying. Still me. Still honest and raw. Just not as overloaded and stressed. Now, what is new? Well, what is new is that Wednesday's Finding Laughter in the Chaos of Life episodes, as well as Sunday's Pause and Grace episodes, are now available on podcast apps. You can find them on FM Player, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, or Audible, Spotify, and Podbean. Uh, Channel is Grace and Grit. I did do some searching myself to see how to find it, and I had to search by either Pause and Grace or episode 1, 2, 3. So I'm working on fixing that issue, but I promise you, it's there. Now, what's new or coming soon? New and coming soon, both, because it hasn't been launched yet, but it's a new channel. True crime stories beyond the headlines. True Crime Stories Beyond the Headlines explores the cases you think you know by looking deeper than just the breaking news. This channel focuses on timelines, court documents, investigative details, and human stories often lost in the headlines. We're going to examine what really happened, how cases unfolded, and the critical moments that shape the outcome without sensationalism or speculation, or too much speculation that isn't factually based. Each episode is carefully researched and thoughtfully presented. That's my plan, with respect for victims, families, and the seriousness of the crimes discussed. This goal isn't shock value, it's clarity, context, and understanding. So if you're drawn to true crime that prioritizes facts over frenzy and depth over drama, you're in the right place. So, you may be asking, what's the first case? When will it be available? Another channel? Why? Where can we find it? What does this channel ask of us? Or what if we don't like true crime? I have all those answers. So we're going to start with, what's the first case? I don't know yet. I have so many that I have followed and deep dived and watched the trials, and just so many that have interested me that I'm not really sure what direction to take it first. So it could be Lori Daybell or Lori Vallow Daybell. It could be the Au Pair Murder, Brandon Banfield, that I just watched. It could be Daryl Brooks. Lord, that case, that was a while ago. Or we could dive into Taylor Shabazz. I haven't made that decision yet, but I'm welcome to ideas or requests. When will it be available? Well, that I don't know either. This channel isn't going to be like every Friday postings, because these are going to take a while to put together. So I will update everybody on that when I have a more definitive date and case. Okay, the remaining questions. Another channel? Why? What if I don't like true crime? Well, if you don't like true crime, that is exactly why I have created another channel. Because I don't want to mix the foundation of grace and grit with true crime, because, well, it doesn't mix. Because here at Grace and Grit, we talk about the stuff that affects our mental health, the stuff that affects our emotional health, and all of those things. And I don't want anyone that's struggling to be exposed to some of the topics that we'll cover with true crime, because, well, that can affect our mental health too. So if you don't like true crime, no worries. You can stay here. You are safe. But if you do like true crime, I've created a whole nother channel just for you guys. That way it doesn't mix. Where can we find it? As soon as I have everything together, well, I'll post a link at the bottom of this video so that you can click it and go over to that channel. But I just created it, nothing's there yet. What does this channel ask of us? Nothing. Same as this one. It asks absolutely nothing of you. If you want to subscribe to the second channel so that you don't miss when episodes are posted, absolutely. If you want everyone else to know that that channel exists, do the same thing as you do over here. Like, subscribe, and share. I am not asking anything from anyone. Nothing is required. Nothing is required from you here at Grace and Grit, or on our sister channel or brother channel or cousin channel, whatever you want to call it, True Crime Stories Beyond the Headlines. So don't worry about that. As always, you can send questions or comments to the Grace and Grit podcast at yahoo.com. So if you have ideas or anything, I haven't gotten an email up for the true crime uh, page yet, but I will eventually get that and I'll post that. So, and you'll also get some teasers on the Facebook and Patreon. But no, you don't have to follow true crime stories on Facebook or anything like that. That's not what this is for. What this channel is for those viewers, those of you that view Grace and Grit that wanted that other piece. But I didn't want to mix it here because this is a safe space. And I didn't want anyone to feel like they had to be careful when they log on because they may get content that they're not interested in. So I wanted to make sure I separated that. And so that I can continue to keep this a safe space. So if you're interested in that, then I've created a space for you guys there. But this one will continue to be a safe space. Because if we're real, all of us moms are complex. All of us women are complex. We have different likes and hobbies and things that we're into. We've talked about books and stuff that we've read on Freestyle Friday and things like that. But a lot of us are into true crime. And I haven't really touched base on that. I did try, and I did kind of plan on throwing an episode in, but it didn't feel right. It didn't feel like this was the space for that. And I didn't want to confuse that because we can be faithful women. We can follow God and still have interest in true crime that doesn't take away our morals or our belief or our beliefs because we look at it in a different perspective than, let's say, the headlines do. But also, it's not safe for everyone to dive into those topics. So again, I made that separation in respect for all of you guys, and I hope that you can see that that's why I did that. That you could see that there was purpose and care and thought into that. I wasn't trying to, oh, let's make another channel, get subscribers over there. That's not the intent. The intent was to separate it so that this can remain a safe space. Alrighty, guys. I think that's gonna do it for Tuesday teasers. And I have mentioned it already. As always, you send your questions, comments to Grace and Grit podcast, the Grace and Grit podcast at yahoo.com. You can also send questions and stuff for Freestyle Friday. Remember, there's a live coming this month. Be prepared, be ready, send me those questions. Don't make me go winging it off on my own again, because that was hard to stay on topic and not just go crazy. But thank you guys for being here. Love to you all. And I will see y'all not next time. I'll see y'all tomorrow for Wednesday's episode, The Woman in the Mirror. Y'all join it. It's going to be a good one. Bye.